Thursday, Tom Brady told Variety magazine, quote, "I've realized I don't have 5 years left." He said he doesn't know when he'll be done playing and that it's year to year. Brady, who enters his 23rd season in the league, continued, quote, "Could this be my last year? Absolutely. Could I change my mind? Absolutely." When he does hang up his cleats, Brady will join Kevin Burkhardt at the Fox Sports broadcast booth. But when asked if he would join the booth in January for a test run if the Bucs miss the playoffs, Brady replied, quote, "No, I want to focus on football." Elsewhere, four-time All-Pro offensive lineman Mitchell Schwartz announced his retirement. He spent 9 seasons in the league, winning Super Bowl 54 with Kansas City. And in Dallas, the Cowboys have signed Malik Jefferson. The linebacker returns to the Lone Star State after being a standout at the University of Texas. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
DQ presents the sound of a summer double play. It's the sound of drumstick pieces and peanuts combined with world-famous soft serve to make 2 all-star treats. The drumstick with peanuts blizzard and new caramel drumstick with peanuts blizzard. Grab one today or get it delivered at DQ.com. Official treat of MLB. DQ. Happy tastes good.
I think I mentioned we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Did I mention it's a Friday? It's a Friday, Gene.
Yeah.
15th day of July, 2022. Halfway through the month.
Halfway through.
Okay.
Yeah, hard to believe. Hard to believe.
Yeah, we it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, Gary, if you're late now, the birthday's taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, for a quarter, I'll take care of that.
Yeah. Boy, the price has gone down.
Well, somebody's got to hold the line somewhere. With inflation and prices going up everywhere else, you can bribe me with a quarter.
Yeah, well, that quarter's going to be worth 6 pence.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be 6 pence, none the wiser.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Have you ever been to Comic-Con?
Have I been to Comic-Con? No, I have not.
Have you been in the neighborhood?
I have been in the neighborhood several times.
Oh, yes. It's almost worth a trip to San Diego. Comic-Con is returning to San Diego next week, holding a full summer convention for the first time in 3 years. Yeah, people still have to wear masks this year and show either proof of vaccination or a negative test. And, if you have a chance and you're going to be in San Diego for the weekend, trying to cool off since we do have an excessive heat warning for the valley, and if you can afford the gas, cruise around the convention center downtown.
Yeah, I actually caught, not by plan at all, but was up in the Seattle area several years ago, and they have a Comic-Con up there, too.
Yeah.
And there were these people dressed up, walking all around, and at first I thought, what in the world? And then I talked to one of the people and saw a lot more of them, and I said, Comic-Con.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yeah, the epitome of Comic-Con is still San Diego.
What was the original, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and it has since become a franchise event, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we could always ask our friend
Chris.
Yeah, how are you this morning, Chris?
He's dodging F-18s.
Yeah. He's a guy that I look up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about some birthdays? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Actor Patrick Wayne is 83. That's John's little boy. Singer Millie Jackson, 78. Peter Lewis of Moby Grape, 77. Linda Ronstadt, 76. Drummer Artemis Pyle of Leonard Skinner, 74. No relation to Gomer or Goober.
Yeah, how would you like to be remembered with those two names? Huh?
Yes.
Gopher or Goober?
Yeah. Actor Terry O'Quinn is 70. Drummer Marky Ramone, 70. Guitarist Joe Satriani is 66. Actor Willie Ames is 62. Model Kim Alexis, 62. Actor Lolita Davidovich, 61. Actor, director Forrest Whitaker, 61. Actor Sherry Headley, 59. And let's see, actor Brigitte Nielsen, 59. Actor Amanda Foreman is 56. Actor Brian Austin Green is 49. Actor Diane Kruger, 46. Actor Lana Parella is 45. Who else has a birthday today? Actor Taylor Kinney, 41. Actor Tristan Mack Wilds is 33. And actor Lane Armitage, he would be young Sheldon. He is 14.
Okay. Wouldn't you feel nervous if you were getting ready to have surgery, like brain surgery, and they introduced your surgeon? His name was Goober?
Yes.
Yeah, that would put a little concern, maybe.
Yeah. He'd be a good old boy, and after a couple of six-packs, he's ready to do the surgery.
Steady.
Yes. Okay. I'll never forget, in speaking with the anesthesiologist that when my daughter Amy had surgery at Children's, he sang a song to her while he was putting her under with the anesthesia. And I got tears in my ears from lying on my back crying over you.
Was that his song?
That was the song he was singing, yes.
Where they say, don't quit your day job.
We've got birthdays, local ones. Happy birthday, Carla Davis, Enrique Martinez, Priscilla Guerrero, Fabian Gonzalez, Jesse Garcia, Ladina Hall, Maria Cortez, Omari Shelton Sr., Norma Castillo, Patricia Olvera, Marissa Velasco, and Enriqueta Trejo. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, do you know what Jägermeister is?
Jägermeister, yes.
Okay, well, a South African man is dead after drinking an entire bottle of Jägermeister liqueur in under 2 minutes. The man was participating in a drinking competition over the weekend with a grand prize of about $12. Yeah. It's crazy because typically after drinking Jägermeister, you mostly only feel like dying. I have tasted it once, and it tastes like a terrible cough medicine.
Well, it's supposed to calm, I say that, calm your stomach.
Okie dokie. I'll pass. Thank you.
That's what most people say. At least that's what I hear, and then I hear, oh, no, it had a resurgence in popularity.
I guess. Okay, we've got news. Are you ready?
That's what I hear. We got news.
Okay, it's well, you hear right. It's World and California News headlines right now, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. President Biden is expected to land in Saudi Arabia next hour for a controversial meeting with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Correspondent Steve Dorsey is in Jeddah.
U.S. intelligence reports say bin Salman ordered the murder of Washington Post writer Jamal Khashoggi. But the White House says the president is still committed to advancing human rights, including in helping to maintain an uneasy ceasefire in the war in Yemen.
Preliminary autopsy results are in on Jalen Walker, a 25-year-old black man shot to death at the end of a police chase in Akron, Ohio. Summit County Medical Examiner Dr. Lisa Kohler.
The autopsy determined that Jalen had 46 gunshot wound entrances or graze injuries.
Retail sales up last month, 1%. Bank rates, Ted Rossman.
A lot of the growth that we saw came from inflation stories like gas sales.
Dow up 611. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: indoor mask mandates may be coming back as the number of COVID cases continues to rise. LA County entering the high level of community spread Thursday, which means a mask mandate could be 2 weeks away. Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer says too many people are getting sick and dying.
The reality is that because we're living with a mutating SARS-CoV-2 virus, there remains uncertainty around the trajectory of this pandemic.
LA police shoot at 2 robbery suspects who tried to rob a customer at a store Thursday night. One officer was shot in the leg as he arrived on scene.
Tonight, while we have those 2 officers that did the right thing, they stopped when they were flagged down. A community member should know that when they flag down an LAPD officer, we're going to stop and we're going to take the action. We're not going to drive by. We're not going to wave. We're not going to ignore them.
Megan Aguilar with LA Police. The suspect apparently not injured by the return of gunfire. Gas prices down another 4 cents overnight to $5.95 a gallon. Now 19 cents in the past week, nearly 50 cents from last month. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by your friend in the air conditioning business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Nerds! Here at NerdWallet, we often see people wrestle with financial decisions.
Mike is in the ring, up against his nemesis, indecision. Mike can't decide the best way to save his money, and indecision has him boxed in. But wait, Mike tagged in NerdWallet!
Let's go. With NerdWallet's side-by-side comparisons, you can find a high-yield savings account with interest rates that earn more bank for your buck. So the next time you wrestle with a financial decision, you'll come out on top. NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all your financial decisions.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice the 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. There are 3 of them in the valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in the local news for a Friday morning, new COVID numbers are available. Here's George Gale.
They were released Thursday morning. COVID information is released by the County Public Health Department. According to the new information, COVID cases in Imperial County continue to go up. The Thursday numbers indicate there are now 1,087 active COVID cases in Imperial County as compared to 1,071 reported on Tuesday. 19 of those cases are hospitalized, 7 in intensive care. The new cases per day per 100,000 population at 52.30 with a positivity rate of 40.2%. Deaths attributed to the virus are still at 941. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
District 2 County Supervisor says a water shortage plan needs to be developed. Supervisor Luis Blancarte says the extreme drought conditions need to be addressed. On May 24th, the State Water Resources Control Board issued an emergency regulation requiring urban and commercial water suppliers to implement the second stage of their respective water shortage plans. Later, the Bureau of Reclamation for 2 to 4 million acre feet in additional conservation in 2023 among all Colorado River Basin states, and they asked for a collaborative approach to be presented by August 16th. Blancarte hopes by hosting a summit, suppliers, the IID, and the county will be able to work together to achieve the lofty goal. The rest of the board says they support Pancarte's efforts. KXO News Time, coming up 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, homicide suspects will have their next court date set. Here's more in that story.
Kimberly Vega and Ethan Estrada are the suspects. Their pretrial has been set for July 25th. Their jury trial is also expected to be scheduled at that court appearance. Vega and Estrada are suspected in the 2021 shooting death of Pablo Dominguez in El Centro. According to reports, Vega, the ex-girlfriend of Dominguez, as she wanted him killed, Estrada, a local gang member, volunteered to perform the homicide for free. Vega remains in the county jail. Her bail is set at $1 million. Estrada is also still in county jail. He is considered a flight risk after he erroneously was let out of jail a few months ago. He fled to Mexicali, where he was arrested by Mexicali authorities and returned to Imperial County Jail. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, it's a free dump day this Saturday. It's hosted by Caltrans. It is part of the Clean California Initiative. Caltrans will set up dumpsters in their maintenance yards in Brawley and El Centro. Residents can dispose of approved debris in the dumpsters from 7 to 11 a.m. Saturday or until the dumpsters are full. The cleanup effort is designed to keep roads and waterways from litter, create thousands of jobs, and transform state and local public spaces through beautification efforts. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Remember, Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Join Grocery Outlet this July in their annual Independence from Hunger Drive. Give 5, get 5. Donate $5 and get a coupon for $5 to use later. All proceeds will be distributed directly to local food agencies, including St. Mary's Catholic Church. Visit your local grocery outlet to support your community.
Page 2 of the Local News and our weekend weather forecast brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
This Saturday, the city of El Centro also has a cleanup day. George Gale explains.
The City of El Centro Community Cleanup is Saturday. The event will run from 8 a.m. until 12 noon at CR&R 599 East Main Street in El Centro. It's for El Centro residents only, and proof of residency is required. Items that can be dropped off include furniture such as sofas, beds, couches, tables, also yard waste, large appliances, and televisions. If you need more information, contact CR&R. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The city of El Centro has issued a new outdoor water restrictions for residents because of the statewide water shortage. El Centro residents are restricted to 3-day-a-week outdoor watering. If you live west of 8th Street, your watering days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. East of 8th Street, your watering days are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The restrictions do not apply to the watering of trees or drip irrigation systems. More information is available on the city website. Well, the county is participating in a new mortgage relief program. Here's more on that story.
It is the California Mortgage Relief Program. It is for those who may be behind on property tax payments or even mortgage payments. One of the stipulations to qualify is that the financial hardship must be the result of a pandemic-related issue. One of the positives, other than bringing the bills up to date, is that the funds do not have to be repaid. For all the details on that program, go to camortgagerelief.org. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The U.S. Geological Survey has recorded a small earthquake near Salton City. A magnet 3.3 earthquake occurred at 11:54 a.m. on Thursday. The epicenter was about 2.5 miles southwest of Salton City. There are no reports of injury or damage. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says above normal temperatures will continue through the upcoming weekend, with highs across the Imperial and Yuma valleys reaching 110 degrees to near 115, with cooler temperatures likely starting Monday and continuing through the rest of next week. Sufficient monsoonal moisture will be in place during the next several days, providing daily opportunities for shower and thunderstorm activities at times. 109 our high yesterday, 77 the overnight low. Sunny and hot today with a high near 112. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest. Tonight clear with a low around 87. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest after midnight. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 115. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest. Sunday, mostly sunny and hot with a high near 114. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Sunday. 86 degrees, 38% relative humidity. The wind right now is calm. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Hey, kiddo, ready to catch that movie?
Almost. Wallet, phone, keys, mask. Yep, all set.
The mask? It's not required, is it?
No, but it's going to be busy and crowded, so I'll feel better with it on.
You right. It is open at night. Let me grab mine.
Nice. You passed the vibe check, Dad.
Wearing a mask when it can help protect you and others is just one way to keep each other safer. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, the Kansas City Royals went to Toronto. Well, at least some of them did. Yeah, the Royals left 10 unvaccinated players south of the border. And then they went on and beat the Toronto Blue Jays anyway. Yeah, it was Kansas City over the Blue Jays, 3-1 last night. Elsewhere, the Padres, continuing woes in Colorado. The Rockies ripped the Padres 8-5. Marlins nipped the Pirates 3-2. Braves edged the Nationals 5-4. Went 10 innings before the Reds beat the Yankees 7-6. It was the Rays 5. The Red Sox 4. Guardians shut out the Tigers 4-0. Dodgers dumped the Cardinals 4-0. White Sox pounded the Twins 12-2. Mets over the Cubs 8-0. Mariners nipped the Rangers 6-5. In 10 innings, the Astros topped the Angels 3-2. And in another 10-inning contest, the Brewers over the Giants 3-2.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, Tiger Woods, he's still playing the Open at the Old Course in Scotland. And, well, what can I say? Tiger's got some work to do, but he's still out there on the course. I one time spent 3 days playing golf. I just couldn't finish the first 9. Serena Williams will compete next month in Toronto, having returned to action 2 weeks ago at Wimbledon after a year away from competition. And it will be Serena in Toronto ahead of the U.S. Open. Meanwhile, Jim Thorpe, stripped of his 1912 gold medals because he'd been paid to play minor league baseball, was reinstated as the sole winner of that year's Olympic decathlon and pentathlon by the International Olympic Committee. Thorpe, voted the greatest athlete of the first half of the 20th century, won the decathlon and pentathlon in Stockholm. However, because he had played minor league baseball in 1909, 1910, earning a reported $2 per game, he was stripped of the medals in 1913 for violating the existing amateurism rules. And Agent Casey Close sued Fox Sports radio host Doug Gottlieb for libel, alleging that Gottlieb falsely and recklessly defamed Close and XL Sports Management in a tweet that claimed that they had not presented a contract offer to star first baseman Freddie Freeman during free agency. The suit filed in New York. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Central banks have made clear that after a sluggish start, they're serious about putting a lid on inflation. Now, as prices soar even faster than expected, they're weighing increasingly drastic options. Such as a truly massive interest rate hike that is now being considered. Elsewhere in the world of high finance, American public pension funds are facing serious challenges that threaten the retirement plans for millions of U.S. state and local government employees. Pension plans remain severely underfunded during the 11-year bull market that followed the Great Recession. The plunge toward insolvency and high return markets led fund managers to take on risky bets in hopes of staying afloat. Now, the recent sell-off has left funds struggling to keep up with their future obligations. And you heard about the problems with the travel in Europe. Well, Delta just flew from Heathrow to New York without any passengers but 1,000 lost bags. Yeah, try to get the lost luggage back to you. Right now, we're looking at green on the big board. Dow up 582 points. S&P 500 up 57. The NASDAQ up 124. Gold down 660 an ounce. And oil up 262 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Sunny and hot today with a high near 112. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest. Clear tonight with a low around 87. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest after midnight. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 115. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest. 87 degrees, 39% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Financial news brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal. You'll find them at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
Is CBS News on the Hour. Presented by Dell.
I'm Steve Dorsey in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. President Biden just landed here for a controversial visit. After criticizing Saudi Arabia's human rights record and calling it a pariah as a candidate, Mr. Biden is due to meet soon with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the man U.S. intelligence agencies believe ordered the killing of Washington Post writer Jamal Khashoggi. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan aboard Air Force One.
He always raises issues of human rights, and this will be no different.
The president will also meet with regional leaders tomorrow. Oil production will be high on the agenda with near record gas prices, along with the war in Yemen and containing Iran. I'm Steve Dorsey in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Now with more CBS News, here's correspondent Steve Kathan.
Well, earlier today in the West Bank, Mr. Biden expressed support for a Palestinian state, but said the ground is not ripe for new peace talks with Israel.
Palestinian people deserve a state of their own that's independent, sovereign, viable, and contiguous.
An Ohio medical examiner says Jalen Walker, the black man killed by Akron police, was shot or grazed 46 times. 8 officers were involved in a chase with Walker nearly 3 weeks ago. He was unarmed at the time, but a gun was in his car. In Buffalo, the top supermarket where 10 black people were killed in a racial attack 2 months ago reopened a few hours ago. For some, it's a welcome sight.
The residents in this area need a grocery store.
But not everyone in the neighborhood thinks it's a good idea.
They should have tore this house down, built a new one somewhere else in our community.
The House is expected to vote today on 2 bills that would require or restore, that is, and guarantee abortion access nationwide. A lack of support in the Senate will likely doom them both. CBS's Nicole Killian has more on the finding from a government watchdog that the Secret Service deleted texts just before and during the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol.
The Secret Service says before an investigation was launched, it reset its phones as part of a system migration that resulted in some data being lost. An agency official adds it has turned over more than 786,000 emails and 7,000 text chats related to January 6th.
The government says retail sales were up 1% last month. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The retail sales report numbers are not adjusted for inflation. So as a result, spending jumped from a year ago at gas stations by 49.1% and on food services and drinking places by 13.4%.
Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 586 points. This is CBS News.
Dell's Black Friday and July sale is here with savings on top-rated business computers with Intel Core processors. Upgrade today by calling 877-ASK-DELL.
Welcome to Lowe's Summer Savings. Find great deals across the entire store and check out the back aisle for savings you can't pass up. Get up to an additional $500 off now on select major appliances. Or snag our Allen & Roth Harlow Brush Nickel Widespread Faucet. Was $99, now $79. Enjoy great savings all summer long at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Appliances in-store must ask cashier to apply discount at time of purchase. Online must enter applicable promo code at checkout. Savings vary based on purchase amount. While supplies last, about 7/14 through 7/20.
Other banks go out of their way to make redeeming credit card rewards needlessly complicated, like how they require minimums or force you to use your rewards before reaching some arbitrary expiration date. But Discover isn't like that. With Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount at any time, so you'll never have to jump through hoops. Unless you're like a trapezist, then by all means, go right ahead. Learn more at discover.com/redeem rewards. Terms apply.
Heat and drought issues stretch far beyond the United States. CBS's Chris Livesay is in Italy.
Ancient Roman ruins in Rome's Tiber River dating back nearly 2,000 years, now revealed by a heat wave and Italy's worst drought in 7 decades, says Professor of Urban Planning Tom Rankin.
The water normally is up to our waist or shoulder height at this point, and now I'd say it's gone beyond a wake-up call.
Some towns are now rationing water, and Rome could be next.
Russian authorities have branded 2 investigative news outlets undesirable, outlawing their operation in Russia. It's the latest move to stifle critical reporting amid the war in Ukraine. Targeted are Bellingcat and its online outlet The Insider, along with a Czech nonprofit. Russia says their activities pose a threat to the foundations of security. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
I turn it on in the morning and I leave it on all day.
AM 1230.
My music station.
KXO.
1230.